Hey guys, how you doing? Just thought I'd do you a quick video. Now this is a method that I've demonstrated before, but it was quite a long time ago, and I thought it's just worth reiterating. So I'm interested in learning a new opening, and what I need to do is I need a lot of practice in that opening. Now, one way to do it could be to dive into the blitz pool and play a bunch of games, but half the time I'm going to get white, half the time I'm going to get black. And what I want to learn now is the Leningrad Dutch. Okay, so here's how I start learning an opening. I've studied a little bit. I've got the start of a study on it, but I want practice. Okay, I need a sparring partner. So the best way to do that, I think, at the start is to play against the computer. Now, let me show you exactly what I do. Right, so it's the Dutch. So I'm going to start against 1d4. Okay, and then I'm going to be pushing pawn to f5. Now this is uncommon, it's only seen in about 1 in 20 games, and this is on the chess.com analysis board, right? But here's what I do next. I'll go down to the bottom of the screen here and I click practice versus computer. Now what that does is it loads that position up with opponent to play, and here you can see it's defaulted to stockfish on full fat setting. I don't want to do that. I'm going to take back that move. Okay, so it just hit the left arrow, or the left arrow here. I'm going to click change bot because I don't really fancy my chances against stockfish full fat, and I'm going to click, for example, Antonio 1500 rated. Should provide me with a good variety of moves, and I click choose. Okay, so now I'm playing Antonio but with these two moves on the board. So Antonio has played the King's Fianchetto line. I'm going to play knight to f6. I'm going to push this. This is the Leningrad, or semi-Leningrad apparently. Okay, and I can go ahead and castle. So we have two knights out. Okay, and the other interesting thing is that the stockfish is also telling me whether I'm making the best moves. So it said d6 here is best. So now I've got, for example, e5. Can I play e5? Well, he's got two attackers on there, and currently I only have one defender. So how about knight c6? Knight c6 is excellent. e6 was best. I'm not sure about e6, but now we've prompted this move. How about this? Knight to a5 was best. Okay, but now I can capture, and now it feels like I've got reasonable control of the center. So what's best here? I don't know. But I can take as long as I like, and I can try and figure it out, and that's something you don't get to do if you're playing against humans trying to learn an opening. So what about e6? Is e6 a good move? It is. It's a great move. Okay, so now I guess I can capture away from the center. Well, it's center to center, so it's not the end of the world. I've got 1, 2, 3 attackers. Antonio's actually got 3 defenders there. Let's try captures. E takes d5 is best, and already we are doing okay. I guess here now I can push, right? And it's not giving me lines or anything like that. Let's push on. See, pushing breaks the bishop's defense of that pawn, so I might be able to capture that pawn with my queen. Also, pushing, pushing also opens up this line, so let's push. Great. Queen d7. I don't want to undefend this, so queen d7. That's not great. c6 apparently. Oh, c6, the pawn couldn't take because the bishop hangs. So can I play c6 now? No, rook d8 was best in that situation. Okay, and let's come out of the way. So I've kind of missed an opportunity there, but here's what you can do. Go back to f5. Right, go back to one of your opponent's moves in the move list. Play it again. Oh, hang on. You can even go back to move 1. Okay, wherever the position is that you want to get. Okay, the Hopton attack. I don't know what this is. Let's figure it out. I guess I can just push that. G6. That's good. It's not giving me any alternatives here. I guess I can fianchetto the bishop now. Bishop g7 is best. Okay, and you see how quickly I'm learning. This is the point. And if at any point I'm unhappy, or I feel like, okay, I've kind of learnt that, you just go back, do it again. Okay, great. and we can drill. But I'm facing, and you can see Antonio isn't playing all the same moves all the time either. Okay, bishop out to here. This is maybe a bit of a novelty. I guess I can castle. E6 was best there. Well, I can play E6 now. I guess if I want, I can push the king to one side. We've got two attackers on here, so maybe that's annoying. I don't know. Because now the bishop can come in here, so this was interesting. So I can go back. Okay. At this point, I've got to be careful about this. Right, so I'm learning. So now, what about D6 here? Is D6 good? D6 is fine. It's happy with that. Great. I can't do this, but I could do this, or I could do this. You know? I can't castle. So what about E6 now? E6 is actually best, but wow. Okay, so we had this, and now I get to eliminate the fianchetto bishop, and now I get to recover my knight. I guess this is the move. Knight bd7, and we are actually in an equal position, right? So again, I just click back on the first move, I can play this again, and so on and so forth, and just keep, wow. Okay, now this is the Staunton Gambit, and you have to know how to respond to the Staunton Gambit. Okay, I'm going to ignore that pawn now. I'm not even going to attempt to hang on to that pawn. I know from experience that we've got to watch out for the moves like this. Alright, now if the queen comes in here, I guess I can still push g6. If they take and I take, then the queen comes in, I can still push g6, can I? No. Right, how about this? Knight there, okay. Capture with the e pawn, I guess. This is all fine, okay, so I've just handled the Staunton Gambit, and I could choose to put that into my repertoire and practice it from there. But yeah, really quick way. If you want to learn a new opening, I thoroughly recommend this. And once you feel like you've got to grips with one bot, you can choose to upgrade to another one, to your heart's content. And there you go, really nice little technique where so you start from the analysis board, you go practice against the computer, which is the little target icon, and knock yourselves out. So this is what I'm going to be doing for a little bit. I have been playing, for example, this move, the England Gambit, and here you go. Okay, and I lost this in an over-the-board game the other day, so I'm figuring that I need a more grown-up response to d4 that isn't kind of a one-trick pony. So there you go. That's what I'm going to be doing. I just thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. Hope that's been useful. Thanks for watching. See you later.